Welcome back to Teacher Reacts. I say back even though it's the first episode. Look, I've got a long recording series to do right now. A recording session, I mean. I'm not re-recording this intro. I've already started like 4 times in a row, and I keep fucking up my words, but I'm not gonna fuck my words up this time. Hi. I'm Ddog. I host this show. It's called Teacher Reacts. This is Blackpink. We last heard them in year 1 of Teacher Reacts. I don't even think I had a green screen back then or an HG camera. Not HGTV. That's like a home shopping network. No, that's a place where Flip That House is. Anyway, I'm Ddog. I've introduced myself like 4 times. Blackpink, we haven't heard from them since year 1. Look, Pink Venom, not my thing. Set Down, Let Down, Take Down. No, that's from the Kpop movie we just saw. The other song I did from them, they were fine. This, however, is called Jump. I don't know what to expect. I'm excited. Hope it's a banger. I'm already excited. You want to know why? We've had a problem in recent K-pop history, recent K-pop singles, where we've had songs that are less than 3 minutes long, and this one appears to be more than it, or at least it, because, you know, there's probably like a little bit of an outro with like fucking credits and stuff, but I'm gonna press play. No. I haven't had an energy drink yet, so I'm not that hyper, but I have had a Mountain Dew, and I'll wake up by the next record. Look, we've got so much stuff to do. We've got so much stuff to do, and I've talked way too much. I'm just gonna press play. We're gonna see how this works. I'm hoping for something I'll enjoy. I probably will. I have heard some negative things about this music video in general. We'll talk about that in the second listen through. I want to remind you also that there is a second listen through, even though no one ever sticks around for it. Anywho, moving. There's so much movement. What are we gonna get out of that? I don't know. Okay, cool. What a fucking weird. That's so weird, but fun. As someone who really doesn't get into girl groups very often, and Blackpink is one of those that's been very not my thing. This is fun. This instrumental like plays around with your ears. Yeah, right? It's the fucking bass line. This bass line's great. Dude, there's so much movement. I really hope we get some sort of like fucking break, or else, God, I'm gonna be out of breath. That's so fun. That's so fucking club beat. What a lovely time. And I really enjoy that we have this part where it is different in instrumentally, where we have a different rhythm and stuff. It does switch it up to where you're not just being banged on your eardrums the entire time. Is that the end? Or no? Feel like it's just music video shenanigans. Would like a breakdown. Would be fun. Yeah, they said the thing. What a fun fucking club. This thing would go ham in a club with like all the lights fucking blaring everywhere and like the thumping beat thumping to the lights. That would be fucking good. I am I'm impressed is what I am. Why? Because like I said, Blackpink do have a bit of a negative history on my channel. When we did Pink Venom, I did not like that song at all. Then we did the other song after that and it was fine. What was it called? Set It Down? Set Down. Something down. I don't remember what. It was a fine song. This is something that's actually fucking memorable to me. Why? We might be talking about that. Let's talk about it now. I love this driving thumping beat. bass. That's the word I'm looking for. I love this driving, thumping bass as we go through this. Look, it's the first recording of a long session. I'm gonna flub up some words. I usually can really get behind a very strong hook. Now, I have heard on the K-pop Reddit, never go to the K-pop Reddit, it's a terrible place, but I have heard some negative things regarding the music video because it does use like generative AI in some places, and AI is not exactly the best thing in the look. I'm not a fan. I don't like AI stuff. Generative AI stuff. I have used AI before on the channel with like the stuff when I did the album listen throughs way back when. I did those a year or two ago, and I would go and use AI to like sum up the songs because I don't speak Korean and I, you know, am lazy. So I did do that, and like that I seem is fine, but like stuff where you're coming up with music, video, or picture, like videos or pictures, or like making music out of it, like AI covers, fucking hate those things. I will never support that kind of shit. And I'm excited because YouTube is doing a new policy to where if you don't create your own, if your content is entirely AI generated, you cannot monetize that shit, which is lovely because that decentivizes AI creation on YouTube. And I am entirely for that de-incentification. That is so hard to say when you have a lisp. Back to the song though. Thumpy beat is fun. Thumpy thing where you're just banging your head to this is fucking great. This very driving, and you know the part I really enjoy is they're using the lack of lyrics to forward the song. What I mean by that is they could have been like many songs that have the title jump to it. They could be saying the word jump over and over and over and over again, very repetitive, but also to a beat. They don't do it very often in this song that we have here. Instead, you have the very thumpy club beat. And I think that very thumpy club beat is very, very, very good because, hey, why tell somebody to jump when you can show somebody that it is okay to jump? Show, not tell. Very fun. The ending part here, this outro, not a breakdown, is an outro, is great. I love that they started off this outro with that Blackpink in your area thing, getting back to our roots, which is what we should do because, man, before I had this channel, before I did do these reactions, I did listen to Blackpink. I listened to Whistle. I listened to a couple other songs from one of their beginning albums or mini albums or whatever, and I did enjoy them very much so. And I think I really enjoyed when it was they said Blackpink in your area almost every time I've listened to them because, you know, it helps me identify them immediately in like when I'm listening to on a Spotify or whatever, or like in the car and something like that. This is great. I really like this. I'm thoroughly impressed. They won me over on this song. Best song of theirs so far. And you know me, I don't lie about that shit. I'm not going to tell you everything's God's greatest gift. Is this God's greatest gift? No, this is just a great song. And my favorite out of their discography so far, of everything I've heard from theirs, both in my YouTube show and out of my YouTube show. Wow, why am I sounding so angry? This is a good time, Ddog. Stop being angry. Just fucking, I can hear the comments already. You talk too much during the music video. Fuck off. If you don't like me, go watch somebody else. Outro time. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Find me on Patreon, find me on BlueSky, find me on liking the video. If this ended up getting blocked, it will be on Patreon for free. My Patreon is free, by the way. We just passed also 2,500 subscribers. That's so many. Thank goodness to that the Saja Boy stuff and the Super Junior stuff. That shit gave me a lot of subs, and I appreciate that. Woo! ReactBot, if you're new to me, this year we've been bringing ReactBot in, all the end of last year as well, but this year we've been bringing ReactBot. He's from Jack Films. He's been reacting to all these things behind the scenes, and I thoroughly love when I bring him on board. Now, for some reason, he's not wanting to pop up right now. I thought I clicked him. Hopefully he'll be awake sometime soon. Also, the sound wise, hopefully this is okay. If the sound's fucked up, I'll fix it later. A fun fact also, I have a new gaming series coming as well. ReactBot, are you coming? Are you dead? Do you not want to show up? Oh, there you are. ReactBot. Look, I said gaming and you were like, ya boy, I'm here. How you feel about this?
Blink twice if you're being held hostage.
I'm not. I'm not. I know it's very weird for me to say good things about a girl group release, especially one as popular as Blackpink, when I have been negative to them before. But I'm not being held hostage. I just have Mountain Dew and I have a good energy with me right now. We've got lots of other stuff to listen to, so I'll see you all later. Goodbye, everybody.